In life, you typically have a family member that you wish could live forever. And for me, that was my grandma. This person shapes you in a way that you could never do on your own. We lost her at a young age, but she'll always be known in my mind as the most ambitious, loving, and caring person that you would ever meet. The first thing that comes to mind is her ambition in life. She had children very young and still went on to get a RN degree and worked as a nurse at McLaren for over 15 years until she became the president of her nurses union. She was always living her life to the fullest. We were always going on vacations as children. She was always going on vacations if it was with family, friends, herself. She was always making sure she lived her life out because, as we know, life can end at any moment. She was always making herself a better person. That's always one thing I remember is she strived to be a better person than she was the day before. The next word I would describe her would be a loving person. She had her 3 dogs that were always with her and her husband. They would literally go everywhere. They went on trips to Florida. They went on trips to Mackinac. They were always in the backseat of the vehicle with them whenever they were going on vacations or trips or just a simple run to breakfast. The dogs were coming. She loved family. She was always around us grandkids. We were always with her growing up. I practically grew up in McLaren Hospital trying to be with my grandma as much as possible. And another reason I'd say she was loving was how she would look out for people. She would give you the shirt off of her back no matter what the circumstances were. That's just the kind of person that she was in life. And the last thing that I could say about her was how much she cared. Being a nurse is a very hard, demanding, physically and mentally draining job, and she not only did that for 5 years, she did it for about 15 and then went on the office side of it. So I just think that's very remarkable, and I praise a lot of nurses, and I think she's the reason why I am continuing my medical career to become a nurse. She took care of me with all my knee surgeries. I have major knee problems, and she was always my personal nurse, and I always think that was sweet, and I always cherish those memories. And she always wanted people to do good. She was always motivating everyone to wake up and be a better person. My grandma was a great woman, and she deserved many more years on earth. But with heartbreak and grieving, it's just the cycle of human nature. And with everyone finally knowing why she was such a great person, I want to leave you with a quote about grief. So it's true, when all is said and done, grief is the price we pay for love.